Aloha! I'm Noe with Noe Rosé Travels, a travel and lifestyle blog. I've been in the Hamptons now, just a little over 4 years. And as you all know, the pandemic is kind of not helping with travel plans. And that's okay because I've been taking advantage of this time to share more of the Hamptons. To explore more of the Hamptons myself. Today we are going to the North Fork of Long Island to go to a tasting room called Suhru Wines. Suhru Wines is in Cutchogue and I'm really excited to discover it with you. I'm going to meet with Shelby, the manager and one of the owners of the winery. So come with me and let's enjoy this afternoon on the North Fork in Cutchogue at Suhru Wines. Salut, c'est Noé avec Noé Rosé Travels. Je suis originaire des îles de Tahiti et aussi de Maui. Ça va faire de cela bientôt 5 ans que je suis ici à New York dans les Hamptons et ça me plaît beaucoup, quoique Maui et Tahiti me manquent énormément. Alors dès que je pourrai, je vous emmène avec moi dans les îles. Aujourd'hui, je vais à une vignoble dans le Norfolk qui s'appelle Suhru Wines et c'est plutôt le tasting room, pas la vignoble parce que apparemment il n'y a pas accès au public. Je comprends parce que les raisins peuvent attraper le Covid. C'est une blague. Shelby, I am so happy that you let me into the Suhru Wines tasting room. And please tell us about you. What's your role here?
I am the Director of Sales and Marketing here at Suhrú, which is my family's winery and tasting room, which has been a lot of fun for me over the last couple of years. Suhrú started in 2008, and then in 2018 we opened this tasting room, which was when I came on board full-time. So before that I was living in the city. Actually, I was living in Brooklyn. I'd been working for another winery, Brooklyn Winery, running their marketing department, and then before that I had been working in book publishing. So it was nice to, over a couple of years slowly transition back to wine and then eventually back to the family business, which has been really nice.
And your father started it all. So your father is quite the expert in this domain. So tell us more about what he's been up to.
Absolutely. So my father, Russell Hearn, is our winemaker. He was one of the original pioneer winemakers on the North Fork. He started out here in 1990, originally working for Southampton Winery until they closed, and then in 91 moved over to Pellegrini and came on board with them as they were opening and was their winemaker up until 2012. So in 2001, my father opened Premium Wine Group, which is the first custom production winery on the East Coast, which really allowed a lot of smaller wineries to really get into the game out here on the North Fork. So in 2001, my parents, along with another couple, Jed and Lori Beitler, planted a 20-acre vineyard in Mattituck, which became the Tajara Vineyards. Our second label, which is right here, produces all estate-grown Bordeaux red varietals. So under this label, we're making a Cabernet Franc, as well as a Merlot and a Petit Verdot. And then in 2008, my parents opened Suhru Wines, where we are today, and is the vast majority of these wines. Suhru is a collaboration between my parents, Susan, my mother, and my father, Russell, as well as our last name, Hearn, which is where the name comes from. Just kind of In 2000, we opened this originally with just a few wines. We originally started with our Pinot Grigio, which is our signature wine, as well as our Ember, which is our Bordeaux blend. The Ember is one of our most popular wines. So between these two was really where we got our start, and then we've slowly continued to expand and grow over the last couple of years, and then in 18 opened this space here. So over that winter was when my parents and I had the conversation. I was getting ready to make some career moves of my own, getting ready to leave Brooklyn and pursue a couple of other new projects. My parents had decided they wanted to open a tasting room, and we just kind of coincidentally happened to all fall at the same time, which was really great for me and allowed me to then come on board here, which was my eventual goal. So it really worked nicely. I was trying to figure out a way to move back to the East End and really get involved in the North Fork wine community. So this was a perfect way for me to get back here. My sister has recently come back into the family business in a much bigger way. She's now working in production over at the winery, but she had also gone in a very different direction and was working on websites. She was doing computers and web development work. So it worked out very conveniently that my parents essentially got two daughters with the two business skills that they were lacking. So it worked very nicely that we all work together and complement each other very nicely now. This season has actually been really great. We're growing very quickly, so more and more people are getting to know us, which is wonderful, but we're still maintaining that very homey feel, very personal experiences. So anytime you come in, either my mother or I are here, so it's nice. You always get that very warm, welcoming family experience here. We're kind of maintained a little bit of one of those best kept secret status, which is really wonderful for us.
And that is exactly why I wanted this, because I'm like, you know, I like the off the beaten path type of little jams wherever I go. Tell us all about your rosé. Show us that beautiful bottle.
Absolutely. So the rosé we are very excited about. This particular wine we only started making in the last couple of years. So our rosé is a blend. It is predominantly Cabernet Franc blended with 30% Merlot, and we're making it in the French Provence style. So we're doing a 6-hour skin contact soak, which gives it that really nice light color, as well as that really nice bright fruitiness. So with this, you get some really nice notes of strawberry, raspberry, peach, some nice light grapefruit, and that really nice bright, crisp, dry finish.
It has a beautiful color too.
Yes, which is great. And then the other really great thing that we did this year, we started making cans. This is our first year doing cans, so we do have the rosé in cans as well. So we're really excited about the cans. They're perfect for taking to the beach, on the boat, for a barbecue, really convenient. And it's nice too when you just want a glass or two at night and don't want to open a whole bottle. So I was very excited about this. I drink these pretty often. Anyway, I figured since it's summer, we should taste our rosé.
Yay, I'm so excited!
Yeah. So our rosé, like I said before, is a Cabernet Franc Merlot blend. Really nice and light with really nice bright fruity flavors. Fermented completely dry.
That was a very generous taste.
Well, one of the benefits is I don't taste as often, so if I'm pouring my own taste, you know, might as well be a good one.
That way, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you. To Suhru Wines.
Tastes like summer, right?
It's delicious. It is so good.
Thank you.
It's so smooth.
Absolutely. With the 6-hour skin contact soak that we do, you get all of that nice fruitiness up front, really nice soft body, so it's not, you don't have that weight, that overpowering, you know, tannic structure, but just really nice and light and bright.
It really is delicious.
But it's one of those wines that I really enjoy pairing. I drink this a lot with lobster, but it also goes really nicely with, you know, you can do it with barbecue. That really nice bit of acidity cuts through a heavier dish really nicely. It's perfect with cheeses or apps or those types of fun things.
I can see that. Even with, that's going to sound weird, but it would marry well with chocolate even.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Adriana, for telling me about Suhru Wines. So Adriana is my friend who created North Fork Musings. Go follow her at NoFo Musings.
She posts lots of great stuff.
Yes, everything you need to know about the North Fork happenings.
Absolutely.
Cheers
Yes.
again. Cheers to
Cheers.
Adriana.
Yes, cheers. Over the last couple of months, we are doing better than I think we probably expected. Being a smaller tasting room, we're not able to accommodate large groups anyway, so we've never accepted buses, limos, or those big groups. So smaller groups have always kind of thought of us for where to go. And as a result, people I think feel a lot safer going to a smaller tasting room at the moment.
Called you out from across the dunes, said you'd be leaving soon. Summer sun was going down, begged you to stick around. Make my heart say bam ba dum, bam ba dum, bam ba da dee dum, bam ba da da dum, bam ba da da dum. Got me thinking, baby, baby, you're crazy like me. Maybe, maybe you're crazy like me. Got me thinking.
Shelby, thank you so much for having me and into your tasting room, and I look forward to going and checking out your winery. It is not open to the public. They're making an exception just for me to take some drone footage. But in the meantime, get yourself some Suhru Rosé to enjoy while summer is still here. Again, Shelby, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for coming. So you can find us at our website, suhrúwines.com, S-U-H-R-U Wines. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Suhru Wines. And we are open at our tasting room in Cutchogue Thursdays through Mondays from noon to 6 p.m.
Got me thinking, lover, I know you. You might be dangerous, so smooth. Oh, so dangerous, run wild. You're a wild thing, run wild with me. Stars align, take over the sky. We lose track of the time. Wave goodbye to our paradise. Drive away on your motorbike. And the motor goes bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum ba da dee dum, bum ba da da dum, bum ba da da dum. Got me thinking, baby, baby, you're crazy like me. Maybe, maybe you're crazy like me. Got me thinking. Called you out from across the dunes, said you'd be leaving soon. Summer sun was going down, begged you to stick around. Make my heart say bam ba dum, bam ba dum, bam ba da dee dum, bam ba da da dum.